Hello and welcome to today's episode. Today's episode we are using our fourth portion of mince. What we're going to do, once again, like in many of the mince dishes, we are going to put it into the frying pan and brown it off, just give it a little bit of colour, add in the salt and pepper to it, and then after that we're going to do something a little different. Today we picked up this country mix veg, which is a complete mixture of broccoli, carrot, collie, green bean and pea. Now I am making this meal to last 2 days, so I have used half a bag of this, or technically somewhere near half a bag. I might have used a little more, but it doesn't matter. Half a bag. There is 900 grams in that bag, so that would be 450 grams just in that by itself. The cost is £1.9 currently, and I got that in Morrisons. So you are looking at 55p for the veg. I will be reusing that in something else. So all we're going to do is, what I've done, I have put that portion of veg into my pressure cooker. There is a lot, it is fairly heavy. Then on top we will have the mince, which will go in as well. It's all going in the one pot. And lastly, the main difference to this meal, we got a pack of dumpling mix, which I'll show you how to put together. We're going to make the dumplings, okay? Okay, now, are we ready? We're going to do something fairly simple. We have a pack of dumpling mix, which is this. You really need to look for price-wise. B&M have this for 45 pence. This is the same brand that Morrisons and others sell for over £1. The other cheapest dumpling mix is in Aldi, which is 65 pence. So this is 45 pence. There is definitely enough in here to make for 2. Now, let's just go through. It says use 4 to 5 15 milliliters or tablespoons of water. I have measured out, because it's 60 to 75, I've measured out 75 into my measuring jug. How it comes in this little plastic bag. That is everything you need. Just the water to add to it. No other things, no milk, no nothing. Just this. And this will go into the water. So once you've mixed it, it says to leave it for a little while so it can expand or do whatever it wants to do. Then just break it up into either 6 or 8, or technically as many as you like. You can either just make little tiny ones. Makes no difference. We are going to put these on top of a stew, so therefore they're going to be steamed, so their size is irrelevant. If you're going to put them into the oven and heat them that way so they get like a hard and coloured outer skin, then you would probably need then to be more accurate and get them about the same size. So let's move you closer and you can have a look at me mixing these together. Stop. And start. Okay, so we need a pair of scissors, and we will cut the bag open all the way across. Then you will need a fork one fork. So you can either feed it in gently and stir. What you need is all of the flour content in here to have liquid to activate it. So we need not to have any flour at all visible. So if you put less water in, so I would go put less water in, then add water until all of it is completely and utterly absorbed into it. And that is it made up. We will now just leave it. Make sure every drop is out. And I will just cover it up using the plastic bag and the box until I come to use it. So as we say, all you do now is you give it a little bit of time, because that is what it suggests. Then you break it up using a spoon and just spoon off an amount to divide it. Take it, then drop it in on top of your stew that you're making, and you are all done. So that is how easy it is to make dumplings using the powder for 45p, more than enough for 2 or more people. Now you've seen how you put the dumpling mix together. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. We're going to make dumplings and we'll put it on top of all of that mixture. Now the dumplings are the bulk item. They are going to make quite a bit of weight. There's 142 grams just in the powder, but once you've added the water in, because you're adding 75 milliliters of water, you have the weight of the water as well, which is now in with it. So you're probably nearer to the 200 grams worth of weight for what they are before they've puffed up. And once they've puffed up, they become more filling. So yeah, we're not going to add any potato in. Well, I don't think I'm going to add any potato in. that is up to you. If you want to put 100 grams of potato in, add 100 grams of potato. Completely up to you. But we're going to run on this cost, which I haven't even yet costed. So we have 55p in the veg. We have the usual. If we're going to use 2 portions, we would be using 80 odd pence worth of mince. So that's £1.30, and a 45p pack of this, which therefore comes to £1.75. So I could add some potato in. Because a 100 gram of potato would be what, 5 to 7 pence. So you do that. Also, what you might want to add in stirring near the end is some gravy, because, or you can just do what I did in the past, drain off some of the water, make up some gravy, then pour it back in after it's finished cooking, because then the water is going to be there and you're not losing the water to making thicker gravy, which could burn in the pressure cooker. So leave the gravy bit till more last. But that is what we're going to do. It is straightforward and simple and follows all the rules of other videos that you have seen. So I'm trying to make this one a little bit shorter. So we're not going to go through all the cutting procedure, because we don't have any. All our veg was already pre-cut. We just had to take it out and put it in a pan. If you do that with your veg, or you buy veg, that is all you have to do. There's no time spent with doing that. So the dumplings are technically the longest bit of this, but but they will give you something completely different. They'll give you a different texture, flavour and mix, and especially that we have now collie and broccoli and runner beans in this one meal, then you're going to get something different from any of the other mince meals that we've done. So as we said, we have made 4 different meals from one packet of mince, and I'm going to make this last 2 days because there is a lot of dumplings and they are filling when you mix it with the rest of it. So we'll see now what it will look like once complete, and I will show you what it looks like on the plate. You don't need to see me cook this one because I haven't prepared anything. It's all in a pot, easy to go, and it will take the heat up time of the pressure cooker. Then it will run for, I will run it for 15 minutes. I will give it a little longer to give the dumplings really enough time. Probably it could do 10, but I'll just give it 15. Then wait till the pressure cooker goes down and you can open the lid and you're ready to drain off the water, make the gravy, put it back in, give it a little stir, break off your dumplings because they will touch each other and stick together. So separate them off and serve them. Easy as that. How easy can we make it? So yeah, I'm making this as a 2-person or 2-portion meal. If you don't want to eat the second portion straight away, wait till it cools down, put it into a plastic lidded item and put it into the freezer, or even just into the fridge till the next day. Take the lid off the plastic, put it into the microwave, about 4, maybe 5 minutes to heat it all up again, and you're good to go with an even faster meal for the second one. So let's see what that's like, and we'll come back for that. For you, a short time. For me, a little longer. Okay, we have now finished the mince and dumplings. I've now put some into the plate so you can have a look. Dumplings don't rise as much. Well, these ones didn't rise as much as what I would normally have them rise. But there is one plate. I have a big amount left in here. As you see, we steam up because it is still hot. So I made a tiny bit of thin gravy and put it in. That will give some flavour. I used all of the water which came out to do that. So once again, a simple meal, and this, when you make it last for 2 days, because of how big it is a kilogram of food. So it's actually 505 grams per portion for a pound, just in this plate. Plenty of veg, some meat, and of course you have the filling dumplings. So it's chucking it down. It's hard to maintain any light around here because it's just gone so nasty now in weather. So I'm going to get on and eat my plate of food, and I will catch you doing another video on cooking, reviewing, or whatever. So until then, bye.